God, here we come to you on the first Friday night of our season. Please watch over our game and make sure there are no serious injuries on both sides. And in the end, we'll know who's the better team after tonight. Just watch over our game with glory. Amen.
Amen. MCC is here to yell what battle anybody we don't care to tell. We excel.
Let's go. 2 more.
I hope so.
Say no to go 1. Say no to go 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Each year across the nation, nearly 500,000 juniors and seniors play high school football. Out of this pool, major colleges will sign 4,000 athletes to represent their schools on the playing field. For these select blue-chip recruits, the competition is fierce.
Clay Hattabaugh and Robert Loya are very attractive to Division I schools because they're big.
Good job, David. Clay didn't get off his man, so I trapped the end. Did you see that?
They want to go out and hit people and make the hole, and they don't mind not getting their name in the paper.
We want Clay and Robert to come to UNLV because they're excellent football players who play with a lot of intensity and great toughness. And that's what we look for first and foremost in our offensive linemen.
Shut down Eisenhower, which is our next opponent, and I thought we did that. And it was pretty good defensive effort. As you can see, we got blanked them out. I don't know, it was fun. This game was real fun. Good preparation for our next game.
The best players get recruited by 10,000 schools. Every one of those schools puts them on a list, and then they say, oh, if we don't get him, then we got to get him. And they have all these lists made up and checks and double checks, and if they want to be successful, they better recruit.
This one's from UCLA. Ooh, I got that one too.
Oh, well, how we special.
I got postcards from Pitt, Nebraska, Hawaii. Notre Dame, they send like tons of these, but they never call.
I already read this one.
This is from Kansas.
Yeah.
And a girl wrote to me.
No, let me see it.
It's funny, don't laugh.
What's that? Is that one from her too?
This
Yeah,
is
okay.
perfume.
This is a letter that came before that.
You know what
See?
the funny thing is? She wrote the same exact words and everything on mine. I bet you they sent about 1 million of these out to everyone, man. Everyone gets the same one.
It's different because when I was younger, no one ever wanted to like talk to me. They just made fun of me. Now it's like they want to talk to me because I'm like supposed to be this big old star or whatever, and I don't consider myself a star. And I don't know. The tension's fun and stuff, but it's weird. It's different. You got to deal with it, I guess.
I like it. I kind of like the little bit of extra attention, you know. It's kind of fun, you know, to like every Friday we go into Sizzler and eat, and it's fun, you know, for, you know, the manager and everything to come up and shake our hands and know who we are and just like everyone come over and wish us good luck and stuff. I think it just creates a great atmosphere to play football in.
College football games provide entertainment for millions of fans each fall, boosting a school's reputation nationwide. For the players, collegiate football offers the chance to compete before sellout crowds and receive full-ride scholarships worth thousands of dollars.
There's a tremendous amount of money at stake. The average head basketball or head football coach has it written into their contract that they get 10% of their school's share of any bowl money that is brought in through his football or basketball program. So there are just tremendous sums of money that's at stake. This is not counting the radio and television contracts, the shoe contracts, the endorsements. This is not counting the country club membership, the free automobiles, the clothing accounts, and so forth that many of these people enjoy. So there's a tremendous amount of money at stake, and the people who benefit are very reluctant to let that go.
There's no penalty against that. That's why he's mad. Look at him. He's not mad no more. Right there. Everybody starts now.
Without a scholarship, there's no way he could go to college.
There is.
So it's very important for us that, you know, he does get a scholarship. Yeah, we couldn't afford it.
It's sort of the same situation. Being a single parent, I could never afford the cost of a college for Clay.
What's top on your list right now?
Mine probably USC right now, and then it goes USC, and then I got Colorado and Arizona, probably the same.
Yeah, I like Washington a lot too. Even before they beat USC and stuff, they were always one of my top choices, and you know, I like it. I like the scenery up there and stuff, the trees. I'm not sure if I kind of want to get away from all the smog and everything. And, you know, they have a lot of trees and blue air and fresh air up there.
And you've got the girls calling now, right?
Yeah, they girls call from Kansas and one from USC and stuff. They call. Yeah. It's like the recruiter girls. You know, you go down there and they visit and they walk you around and stuff. And it's like, well, they told us to call because you might get bored of the recruiters and this and that. So I don't know. Talk to them.
Hi, Clay.
Yeah.
Miles Corrigan from University of Washington.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good.
Hello?
Hey, my name is Michelle. I talked to you a couple weeks ago on the phone.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I'm recruiting guy here.
Oh, for USC?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did he yell at you for?
Oh, he just, are you going to play like you did when you were a sophomore? Jump off sides 5 times?
Oh, you jumped off sides 5 times?
Well, not 5. He exaggerates. I think it's
Jump off sides at practice?
No.
You have a lot of people calling you Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. But you go to Fontana, right?
Uh-huh. I had my Letterman jacket on.
Right. Light blue?
Huh?
Is it light blue?
No, it was maroon.
Everything going good?
Yeah.
Your mom's fine, I hope.
Yeah, she's good.
Good. You staying healthy?
I'm serious.
Well, that sounds like it's going well then for you. You healthy?
I was talking to Ann and the other girl.
We like your ability, we like your style, your aggressiveness, and your hard-working attitude and technique.
All right, thanks.
All right, you have a nice night too now. All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
I hate when they call in the middle of one of my favorite TV shows. I hate that. The other night,
You don't feel like telling them that.
yeah, I was watching Cheers Thursday night, and that's my favorite TV show. And Coach Matsko, the offensive line coach from USC, called, and I missed all the cheers, so that was kind of a bummer. So, yeah, so that's kind of disappointing that.
Once on campus, they're confronted with the reality of athletics versus academics, as opposed to athletics versus academics in theory during the recruiting process. They find that the time dimensions change tremendously. They find that they can put in anywhere from 45 to 60 hours a week participating in, preparing for, and recovering from, for example, football, and this is not counting travel. They find that oftentimes their whole course schedule is built around football. Football is not built around their academic concerns.
I want them to have a strong academic program somewhere where I could get a degree that'll mean something. And, you know, because that's got to support you the rest of your life. You can't play football all your life, even if, say, you know, it'd be a dream come true if I did go to the pros, you know. And say I played 4 years, you know, it's, you know, you still have life after football, and you still got to support yourself.
I make sure I get my degree, because after football, you know, I got nothing. So if I get a degree, I'm going to have something.
Hey, Kerry! Hey! We need 2 big guys. We gotta have 2 big guys.
think about the student athlete going to college, it's a joint partnership that really isn't, really can't really work out. You have really both things demanding so much that it's hard to be able to implement and be successful. On one hand, you had the athletic, where it's emotional and physical draining. And then you have the academic, where intellectually it's challenging. And it's really hard to mix the two.
You're at war with another country. I feel you can't afford to trust anyone who has any possible ties with the nation you're at conflict with.
Okay, first problem, never write anything in the second person. Leave it all to use. Hey, it's composition.
Let me fix that.
Leave out you can't, don't write it in second person.
When are at war with, that doesn't make sense.
No, I know you get to rewrite it, restructure it.
You know, I set goals for myself, and when I got here, my goal was to be a successful high school football player, be the best I could be in high school. And then once, you know, I started to accomplish that, my goal became to get a scholarship to a good school, a Division I school. And now that it seems like that's going to happen, my next goal is to do whatever it takes to be successful at that school.
Well, I think that there are two major hooks that the collegiate athletic departments have into the kids. One, in the revenue-producing sports, is the prospects of becoming a professional athlete. Then in all sports, of course, you have the one-year renewable scholarship. This is a way, one, of maintaining leverage over the kid. That is, even though the kid is committed to the school for 4 years and literally cannot move without paying some severe penalties, the school is only committed to the kid for 1 year. And each year that individual must go back out and re-earn that scholarship again, which means staying on the good side of the coach. And one of the best ways to stay on the good side of the coach is to have as your priority playbooks over textbooks.
You go in there with, hey, I'd like to be a business major or public administration or physical education, what have you. But you really trust in the coach to help you come to a decision of what your major should be. What is realistic for an athlete? I don't know what it is. You're a young man. How do you know what it really takes academically when you really have never been challenged? Your main event is out on that athletic field. That's your arena for war. In the classroom, that's something strange. That's something different. I got to make sure that I can be successful there to stay eligible.
Last decade, college football has escalated into a big-time business. Television contracts alone guaranteed Division I schools more than $400 million.
Everyone around me, all my friends and stuff, they all want me to go to USC so I can be close to home and they could come watch me play and stuff. So, you know, that's one of the things I have to consider when I choose where I'm going to attend college.
USC, because it's home. It's right by my parents. They could go watch me and see and stuff. And they have a great tradition about their football program and also where I want to go in, like, business. So I want to be in business, so they have a great reputation for business. And Colorado, I don't know, probably to get away from here in a sense because of smog and stuff. And it's fun outdoors and stuff by the mountains. It's a different environment from here too. In Arizona, I don't know, just something about Arizona I like or something, you know.
To USC 67th Annual Homecoming.
Who's with you? One of them. All right.
deal with football players, football coaches, football all day long. And when we take them like on their tour to the campus or to their academic appointments, like it gives them another look at the school other than football. We're like student life.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Nice meeting you.
Man, he's quick. He runs like he's a fast. Come on. He runs like play.
When I take my friends, they're like, man, they spoil you big time here, you know, like, so they all do that. They just try to lure you into going to that school, you know. They do treat you real good.
Most universities devote less than 1% of their multi-million-dollar athletic department budgets to the academic support of their athletes. More than 2/3 of these football players will never graduate from the universities they represent on the playing field.
Those who do graduate, a majority graduate without what are marketable credentials, which means you can graduate and not be educated sufficiently to really make your way in American society, in this competitive high-tech society.
My father played in 2 Super Bowls, and there's 2 gentlemen from that team that ended up taking their own lives because they weren't able to adjust. You know, you're talking a situation where they were top of their field for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden they say, hey, you got to start over now. You got to be like everyone else. And they're saying, no, I'm not like everyone else. I've never been treated like anyone else. And you're telling me I got to start over? And then you're starting to compete with other people that have 10 years advantage of you because they've already been in that workplace.
Hands up. Go. Marcel Wade on the coverage. Second down, 10 yards to go.
It really seems to me that the administration should kind of wake up and say, hey, this system isn't working, and what can we do to help that system?
Presidents and chancellors of major colleges and universities typically rank right up there with bunny rabbits and Bambi when it comes down to guts and spine. And that's the major barrier to changing the situation. They are simply disinclined to go and confront boosters, alumni who are typically less than 2% of the alumni of any college or university. Less than 2% support the athletic program. But the few loudmouth jerks who do support the program typically intimidate these bunny rabbits who are in these chancellor and president's positions. And these people are reluctant to confront them with the reality you are more than welcome to contribute to the athletic program. We even want your involvement, but not at the price of undermining the academic integrity of that program and by implication of this university.
Final score, the University of Arizona Wildcats 35. University of Southern California Trojans 26.
I think everyone, you know, wants to go somewhere where they're going to be noticed and have a chance to be the best they can be and, you know, get some recognition.
If there was a school that had no publicity as TV, I wouldn't lean towards them because I have people always wanting to see me play. My old friends, my old neighborhood, and they can say, I know him.
Everyone talks about the physical punishment of athletics. I think the emotional damage is far more, just because there's nothing that really teaches you how to prepare, how to develop skills along the way, so you make that transition a little easier.
You gotta be a football football hero to get along with the beautiful girls. You gotta be a touchdown getter, you bet. If you wanna get a baby to pet, the fact that you are rich or handsome won't get you anything in curls. You gotta be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls. Gentlemen from Maine to California, from the very day that you were born, you gotta be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls. In spite of all $1 million can do, a tackle or two will mean more to you